spoken to you this morning when I was making my breakfast and stuff, but I felt violently ill. Like, I genuinely thought I was about to pass out, and it wasn't until I just got in my shower there that I actually feel normal again, and I feel like I can actually speak to you. Got a wee hair mask in and my berries and cream hairstyles. I don't know why I felt so ill this morning. I mean, I checked my symptoms online and I've basically got about 10 deadly illnesses already. I remember my mum and I was like, Mum, I'm going back to bed, like I can't do this today. And I've just been feeling so off. You know, I'm not a big like believer in star signs. I like star signs. I think it's a really nice thing, and I love being like, I'm a Libra. But like, I don't really know what that means. And also, like, I can relate to every single star sign, so I think it's a bit of a gimmick. However, you know when they say like something's in retrograde or like something's going on with the planet, I do believe that in this circumstance, because I feel so weird. I feel a lot better now. I had a wholesome weekend. I went to see a bonfire. So we went and it was like a big fun fair, and there was Ferris wheels and all these food stands, and then obviously the bonfire and fireworks, and it was so nice. And I told someone, I was like, this is my first like bonfire night, and they're like, surely you've got bonfires in Northern Ireland? And I was like, it's not the same kind of bonfire. The bonfires in Northern Ireland are not like that. It's like, in Northern Ireland we like burn like pictures of people, and like all the 12-year-olds get paralytic. It's not the same kind of energy. You know, some of my family live in an Irish speaking community in Ireland, and they only speak Irish. Isn't that so interesting? I would love to like get more down to my Irish roots in that way, maybe learn a bit of Irish. Because I didn't go to a Catholic school, so I didn't learn any Irish, whereas all the Catholic schools in Belfast learn Irish. You know, there's some Irish speaking schools in Belfast. Isn't that crazy that they only speak Irish? I don't know why I'm telling you this, and you're definitely not interested, but it is, I think it is quite interesting. The fact that I don't know like a single word in Irish apart from sláinte, which I'm pretty sure is cheers, and some people are speaking it 10 minutes down the road from me every single day in school. It's crazy. And you know, my uncle is the principal of one. Sorry guys, this is all too much for me. I am literally like, my mind is blown right now. Maybe I should take up like Irish lessons or something. Become a little leprechaun.
Back up!
What have we got planned for today? I've got a meeting with Motel Rocks, so I'm gonna bring you to that because fuck it. Not like, who knows if you're allowed to come, but I don't care, I'm just gonna bring you anyway. And then I've got a really exciting thing at 3, which I can't really tell you much about, which is so annoying. I mean, who do you think I am? You'll find out very soon. You'll find out like next week probably. And then like for the rest of the day, I've got no plans whatsoever. So it's me and you against the world, baby. Like what can we do? I was thinking like, this is so weird. I was like, why? No, actually, I'm not even gonna say. No, I was like, am I going to the Buckingham Palace? I never have done like the touristy things in London. I don't think I've ever, I mean, I've driven past Buckingham Palace plenty of times, because you know, it's like a normal like roundabout. Like the Buckingham Palace is on like a normal roundabout, which is so like bizarre. Like when I first moved to London, like I was just like in an Uber and I was like, wait, I'm outside the Buckingham Palace. I always thought it would be some sort of like secluded, like at least like a driveway up to it. No, it's literally just on a roundabout. But I've never actually got into the car and been at Buckingham Palace. So like, dare I say I go? Or that was a stupid suggestion. Tell me honestly if that was a stupid suggestion. We could do something else instead. Like, I'm also like, I'm team Harry and team Diana. So like, is that betraying my people if I go to Buckingham Palace? Potentially that is something I have to think about. Anyway, I've had this TikTok saved for so long. It's a guy playing the piano, and I've always just been like, I really want to play that song, but I didn't have a piano obviously. But now I have a piano, best thing of my life. So I saw this TikTok ages ago, and I was like, whenever I get a piano someday, I'm gonna learn to play this, and I'm gonna learn to play it today. My face. But while I was waiting for my coffee to brew, I learnt the first bit. So guys, are you ready to hear? But did you like it? I did have a wee scream. Sometimes I just scream at the piano when I can't remember what the next note is and it comes to me. Right, I need to stop looking like this. I'm gonna get back in the shower now, wash this hair mask out. Hey guys, so this part of the video is very kindly brought to you by Casetify. Casetify cases are like customizable. They're so pretty and like trendy, but they also have like such good protection. So this is an impact case and this is an ultra impact case. The ultra impact gives you up to 9.8 foot drop protection, so you can drop from 9.8 feet and your phone will not smash, because it's like made of shock absorbent material, which is also plant-based. The impact case and the ultra impact case are now made up to 65% recyclable materials, and Casetify comes in 100% recycled packaging, which we love. One thing I love about Casetify is like the different options. You can get like cute patterns, you can get customized ones, like the one I have has my initials on it. I love the neon sand ones. I used to always have the neon sand ones on my phone. And Casetify cases are 100% non-toxic and non-hazardous. Actually has a feature where like it has a coating that it kills 99% of bacteria.
Also, Casetify just brought out the cutest phone charms ever. I think they're a really cute little accessory to your new Casetify case.
But just for the fun of it, I've decided I'm going to switch over to this ultra impact case and just absolutely throw my phone across the room so you can see just for yourself how protective these cases really are. So as you can see, no cracks or scratches or anything. I'm just gonna absolutely just leave this completely fine. The protection is no joke. Also, Christmas is coming up and I think Casetify cases are really great gifts for your friends and family. But yeah, go to casetify.com/Olivia Neal if you want to get your own Casetify case and get a discount. Thank you Casetify for sponsoring this video. Okay, so my hair is all nice and fresh. Ignore that chair. That's my hoodies in rotation chair. Basically, I don't put my hoodies in the wash after one use. I think that's really silly. You could also find that quite stinking, but like they don't stink after one time, so I'm not gonna put them in the wash because they take up almost a full wash. Like hoodies are pretty bulky. So I usually have like 3 hoodies in rotation at a time of what I'm wearing. Also, I don't really care if I rewear hoodies a few days in a row. Not a few days in a row, but like in a rotation, because no one smells me. Like I'm just in my house all day. Like I don't wear the hoodies out, so no one's smelling me. So it's really not a big deal. But yeah, that's my hoodie rotation chair. I don't know why I told you, just thought you might want to know. Oh my god, so the really exciting thing I got. Basically, I've seen this everywhere. I've literally seen it all over TikTok. And I put off getting it for the longest time because it's absolutely extortionate. You can maybe ask for it for a Christmas present, but if you ask for it for a Christmas present, you wouldn't be able to get any other Christmas presents. In fact, my mum and dad would never buy me this for Christmas. It's way too expensive. I tried a few like versions of it, like that my friends had, that were kind of like the dupe versions, and they just weren't doing it for me. And I've waited about like 2 years. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get it. And I got the Dyson Airwrap. And when I tell you, it is worth every single penny. If you've been putting off getting it for the longest time, I think this is your sign to get it. Especially like I have extensions, so I have to dry my hair, but I hate drying my hair because my arm gets sore. It's so loud in your ear, it all gets too much sometimes. But this is like as light as a feather. So what I do is I spray some heat protectant. And then I use this little brush thing. So this is a bit like a straightener. Like, you know how you would blow dry your hair with a brush and it would go straight? This just does it for you. It's amazing. And then I change over to this. This looks like a dildo. I'm really terrible at this part, so I don't know why I'm trying to give you a tutorial, but this is... Whoa! It's so cool! When I tell you, I have never been able to blow dry my hair. Like, I'm so bad at blow dry my hair. I always like, it always ends up like a little bit wet at the back. Like, it's a bit frizzy because I've got that hair that like, if you don't do something to it, it's just like a frizz ball. I did this in 10 minutes. I honestly can't believe it. I cannot believe my eyes. I'm actually in love with that hairdryer. I've never felt so passionate about a hairdryer before. So expensive. Like, you may have to take out like a small loan from the bank to buy it, but like, kind of worth it.
Then this was my lunch with motel. I sat beside the fire and I was literally sweating the entire time. I was dumb the whole meeting. It was a wee bit embarrassing. And then look at this like Instagram latte, okay. And then I got the soup, but I forgot to film it before I finished it. It was delicious.
Okay, so I'm back from lunch and I actually just had a recording for something exciting that may or may not be revealed to you next week. It's now 4 o'clock. I think I'm gonna get out of the house. I went on a run yesterday and I actually got only 2.5 kilometers before I nearly had an asthma attack. But while I was on my run yesterday, I was just running along in the little local park near my house. I turned to my left and there was a camel. As you can imagine, I was quite confused. I was like, why is there a camel in the local park? Turns out that's where the zoo is, in that park. So we're gonna go back again today. You know, I don't necessarily agree with zoos, me. I actually, you know, if you're a long time, I don't know, watcher, bestie. Sorry, I don't want to call you a watcher. You're my bestie. You would know that I actually used to work in the zoo. I had a little part-time job there for about probably nearly 2 years. I used to work in like the tourist photography bit, like, you know, like the green screen. And then I vlogged whenever I was working, and then I kind of pretty much got fired. I was kind of like torn when I worked there, because I wasn't necessarily employed by the zoo. I was employed by the photography company. But I don't really agree with zoos. I agree with the zoo in the way that I like the conservation programs, because obviously like I don't want animals to go extinct. But then like there's also times that I would kind of walk around on my break, on my lunch break, and it would break my heart like seeing the lions in this tiny enclosure, like the elephants in these tiny enclosures. I'm like, this can't be a nice life for them, but at least they're not being hunted. But I don't know, I would never pay to go to a zoo. That's what I'm trying to say. But this is a way of kind of getting to see the animals without paying or contributing towards the zoo. So that's what I'm gonna go do now, because I just think it'll be wholesome content for me, and I need some wholesome content in my life. This is my walk fit, looking like a little boy. I've got this amazing jumper on. It's from Unknown London. I'm obsessed with it. It's like brown, obviously, and I love the color brown. There was such like a brown trend last year, and I really thought that like my love for it would like fizzle, but it hasn't fizzled. I still love brown, and I've also got it on with a brown gilet. I love the way I say brown. I think it's really nice. I think the way Northern Irish people say brown is kind of underrated. It just sounds nice. Brown. 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 I'm back from my walk. It was delightful. Saw the camels, saw the sky. Guys, I know it might not have looked that good on camera, but I wish you could have seen it in person. I literally wish you could have seen it in person. I met one of you guys on my walk and we were taking a quick selfie, and I was like, I'm sorry, can we just turn around and get that beautiful sky in the background? Like, she was definitely like, what the fuck, okay? I couldn't get over it. I was sending photos to everyone, being like, wish you were here, wish you could see the sky. It was, I don't know, I'm a sucker for a good sky. Basically, my meeting with Motel earlier was, I'm hoping I'm allowed to say this, was about the Christmas party that they're having, but I'm like hosting it. So I need to sit down and make a guest list. 300 people. So I know about 20 people, so that's gonna be quite hard, but yeah, I'm gonna sit down now. I picked up a Snapple, but a raspberry flavor, which I've never tried before, which should be really interesting. I'm gonna drink my Snapple and make the guest list, and I'm gonna cuddle Philly as well. He's just lying here. And then we're gonna make some dinner, because I haven't had delivery in 3 days. Doesn't sound like a lot, you know, it really doesn't sound like a lot. I've been cooking quite a lot recently, and I found like a bit of a love for it. You know, I do go through these phases. Next week I'll be back on my Deliveroo grind, but for now, I think I'm a bit of a chef. And like, my meals have been tasting pretty amazing. I've been cooking 4 people. Like, I literally cooked for like 5 people the other night. Is that not so impressive? I don't know what's gotten into me. I'm not gonna show you my notes because they are seriously questionable, but I feel like I've got like a good, like, I'd say like 70 people there. And then I could just add people as I go. I think I did pretty well. I smashed that out there in like 10 minutes. Okay, I'm not getting quite peckish. I might make some dinner. Remember I said I was gonna go to Buckingham Palace today? That was like a really far-fetched idea. Maybe that's for another day. I've got something really exciting tomorrow. I'm starting my pilot's license tomorrow. Isn't that really exciting? I'm just kind of like going back to my roots. I'm starting to play piano and I'm gonna become a pilot. I have genuinely never been more excited for something ever. But yeah, that's tomorrow morning, so like it's not gonna be a wild night tonight, but I will show you what I'm making for dinner. Okay, so this dinner I cannot recommend to you to make enough. I feel like I've shown you how to make this before. I can't find it anywhere on my channel, so I'm just gonna like quickly show you. Like, it's not gonna be an in-depth tutorial, but it literally takes 5 minutes. And this is vegan, but you could just switch out the vegan chicken for normal chicken, and it would be like if you wanted real chicken. So you're gonna start off with some sesame oil. I mean, you could probably use any oil, but I just like sesame when I'm cooking Asian inspired dishes. I put shallots in it, but you could also just use like white onion or red onion. I think red onion would actually be really nice, and a red pepper. Why is red pepper so much nicer than yellow peppers and green peppers? Do you know what I mean? Next up, I'm adding some chicken pieces to fry off. This is vegan chicken. It's actually really, really good, but you could also just swap in normal chicken. So fried all that up for about 2 minutes, and now I'm gonna add some pineapple chunks along with some of the pineapple juice. Now it's time for the sauce. Now I just need you to trust the process for a second, okay? So we've got Heinz tomato ketchup. Big generous squirt of that. White rice vinegar. Good splash of that. Some soy sauce. Some ginger paste. And some sweet chili sauce. And then just season it how you like. I'm just gonna add some garlic because I really like garlic. So I'm gonna put some mixed salad leaves there. Some of this like coconut rice. do our little like sweet and sour mixture. I'm gonna garnish with some spring onion, but I wouldn't recommend doing this unless you are not seeing anyone for the rest of the day, because it is impossible to get out of your breath. And then I'm gonna have some vegan kimchi as well. It's so good. I'm obsessed with kimchi. Here. And there you go, that's my dinner. I'm sorry, but how nice does that look? And it literally took me like 5 minutes. I'm being serious. Like, it's such an easy meal to make. Mwah! Yummy. For the rest of the night, I'm probably just gonna lie on this sofa and edit this video, maybe watch a wee movie. Oh my god, I watched Beautiful Boy the other day. If you haven't seen it, it's the Timothée Chalamet one, because I'm not a huge Timothée Chalamet stan. I never was, but this movie has changed my opinion. I also think I was just saying that I didn't like Timothée Chalamet so that I could be like, I'm not like the other girls. But no, I do like him, so do with that what you will. Anyway, watched Beautiful Boy, cried my eyes out, sobbed, absolutely sobbed, wailed. It was like one of those nights that I was like already a bit upset about something, and then I just thought, fuck it, let me completely ruin my life here and watch Beautiful Boy, knowing what I was doing. It was self-induced suffering, but yeah, it absolutely destroyed me. But such a good movie, you have to watch it. And then if you're not wanting to like go through emotional turmoil, you should watch Good Boys on Netflix. Watched it last night, really funny, laughed out loud several times. I love it when a movie makes me laugh out loud. Look at Phil beside me. He's actually like my best friend, look at him. Oh my god. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I feel like it was kind of shit, because did I really do anything? I literally just like, I went to see a camel. That was the height of it. I had so many plans for today. I was gonna go see the tourist spots of London. I was actually thinking of maybe even going to Starbucks drive-through, but then I went to my car earlier and I saw that I'm on reserve fuel. So that would mean I'd have to fill up my petrol, which I don't really particularly want to do. So I'm not gonna go to Starbucks drive-through, unfortunately. I'm gonna keep practicing that piano song as well tonight. That's another thing I'm gonna do. And maybe in my next vlog you can see if I progressed at all in that song. It's a really, really nice song. Got such an exciting week coming up. I'm actually gonna vlog the next week, so keep your eye out for that next week. Oh my god, it's gonna be such a fun week. My mom and dad are coming over this weekend. Ah! I love you. Bye.